Yes, it will.
Yes, visible.
Okay, good. And good morning, everyone. So I think we have 39 participations, right? So before going to start, I want to give some background. Okay, this is not a classroom. That's you have to fix the mind. Okay, this is not a classroom. I'm not a kind of professor. Okay, I'm one of your friend. Okay, so feel free whatever the questions you have. Okay, so in between, if you have any queries, you can ping me in the charts. So while I'm getting time, definitely I will answer you. Okay. Okay. With that, maybe I can happy to introduce myself. So as Harish mentioned, my name is Amalraj. Basically, currently I'm working as a digital transformations and data science with AI, one of the shipping industries. Maybe I could say the company called House of Shipping. Okay. Then my total overall, I have 10 years of experience in manufacturing, stem cell banking, and shipping, and IT industries as well. So my work always not only particular domains. So I want to work with all the domains. So wherever it is possible, I want to improve my skills. That is my work objective. Then coming to my skills, when I started, okay, back. So okay, before that skill set, I would say I am okay. I've done master of statistics. Okay, my education background, master of statistics, and with the skill set, after that my college days, right? So I don't have anything about technical. I mean the skill set, like I don't know about even Excel as well. After quite some times, I started to learning everything my own. So so far I have learned about Python, Power BI, NLP concept, so R programming, then SQLs and sentiment analysis, and I know the ADF. I mean Azure Data Factory. Almost I work with all the platforms, like a kind of analytical skill set, I would say. Coming to my achievements, so far I have trained 400 people in the data analytics and data science. I have conducted a lot of workshops related to data science, data concept, the fundamental of data, then machine learning, then again NLP concept, then business intelligence, Power BI, Tableau. So almost I conducted a lot of workshops for the students as well as industry peoples. Coming to the college students, right, institution people. So every year I will help on some people for the internship. So far I have trained 15 internship peoples, internship students in data science and data from various institutions, not only particular engineering college. So I'm taking from all the institute, like arts and science college and engineering college. So all the colleges I'm taking the internship as well. Okay, with that, okay, so before going to start the next slide, maybe I
Sorry to
will
interrupt,
ask.
Aman.
Yeah.
Just a small request. Can you please hide that notification at the bottom?
Okay, fine.
Yeah, thank you
Is
so
it
much.
fine?
Please proceed.
Okay,
Yeah, fine
fine.
now.
So nowadays, everywhere we are talking about AI, machine learning, deep learning, generative AI, NLP. I think we have the how I can say, we have ChatGPT, then Gemini 2.5 is came to the picture, then Jirog, then DeepSeek. There are multiple AIs are available in the AI platform. See nowadays, to be honest, as per last month data, you don't need to write, you don't need to know about what is Python. 85 to 90 percentage of code AI will return, but you have to know the fundamental. That's what even all the people, like I would say Sundar Pichai, okay, even top MNC people, they are saying, please try to strong your fundamental. Fundamental is very important when you are entering your data analytics and data science domain. That is very important, because when I started my career, right, so initially what mistake I had done, I initially started to learning all the platforms, like all the skills whatever I discussed. But after quite time some only I realized, no, that is totally wrong. We have to fundamentally, we have to very good strong. I mean we have to know about the basis of statistics, basis of Python. So without that fundamental, we cannot move forward. So the same thing I'm going to talk about today. Okay, so before going to agenda, I will ask you one question, okay? Because I don't want to bore you much because of a Sunday, okay? Lot of digital transformation are happening across world, right? Uh, so, what digital transformation is really impressed for you? For example, I will tell you for my journey. I'm basically 90s kids, okay? So when I was studying my school, I mean schooling, during that time we don't have, I'm from poor village, okay, I don't have any theaters and all. So the small theater will be there, I think 5-10 kilometers away from my home. So my mom will take a ticket, like a kind of small token, okay. During that time I don't have any chairs, nothing. So basically I have to sit in the normal bench, they will put it, right. So they will see, we have to sit and watch. So but now what journey is moved, the digital journey is moved. We can take, we can book the uh, theater wherever we want. If we want corner seat, we want some middle seat, whatever the seat we want, we can book it. If you want some snacks, we can book it. So there are a lot of digital transformation happening, right, across globally. Now maybe you can tell me which digital transformations you have not imagined when you are your schooling days or when you are earlier stage. Maybe someone, please.
Okay, for me it was like ordering vegetables. Earlier we have to go for shopping, right? So I feel
Mhm.
little irritated getting dressed and go out and buy things.
Mm.
So here we can, whenever we want, we can just like that order. Especially we can order what we like. We don't want to ask my mom or dad, hey, I want this, this, that, this. You can just select whatever we want, how much ever we want. So that I like.
Interesting, very interesting, interesting. So how you are feeling this digital transformation? Is it good or bad as per your understanding?
It is really really good. But of course, we have certain disadvantages too. Making
Okay.
us lazy is the basic thing. But
Mm.
however, apart from that, if we wanted to improve ourselves, obviously we have to learn with it, right? So and we have to grow with it. So as
Yeah,
simple as that.
I really appreciate your honest answer that you mentioned lazy. Okay, fine. What about others?
Similar for me. Instamart and Zepto is like the next best friend.
Yeah.
If I have to
Okay.
remove ChatGPT from the list, I guess Instamart is the best because
Okay.
for me the laziness is of course there, but apart
Okay.
from there, when we work from home, we do
Ah,
not really get that breaks to go back and buy food. So you sitting
correct.
here in the meeting, you are
Yes.
thinking of having dosa or maybe chapati, and then you are ordering it online, and by the time your meeting is finished, it's on your plate. So that's something that I feel it's like very useful. There's a lot of tech, but very less people can actually use this tech. But Instamart, Swiggy, Zepto,
Mm-hmm.
especially Zepto Cafe. So to
Okay.
if I have to highlight, you can never think of a food coming less than a 30 minute or 50 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
but now Zepto Cafe, if you order food, you can get pizza in 10 minutes. That's the speed that they have right now, and it is like quite
Good.
decent pizza, not a bad one too. So I mean,
Good.
Zepto Cafe is one of the thing.
Nice. Nice, Pish. Thanks. What about others?
Um, Hello, Amal.
Yeah.
Actually, I love e-commerce.
Okay.
There is a huge transformation.
Mm-hmm.
When I was studying in the college, I used to go to shop and take this. It will barely consume my 3 to 4 hours in a weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
it's consuming my time. After the introduction of e-commerce, actually I
Mm-hmm.
was shopping at the middle of the night, 12 a.m., 1 a.m. So it's actually I can enjoy my weekend with my family and friends, and I can shop the dress at reasonable price, best price.
Okay.
So transformation I love much.
Good. Good, Santosh sir, for sharing your insights. What about others?
So for me, it is like earlier we used to go to shop to buy anything or to even read newspapers. We had to go outside, meet in person. Even if we want to gather together like this, 30, 40 odd participants, it is like you have to advertise a lot and spend a lot of things. and to bring in the participants. And there were a lot of failures wherein the participants were not able to travel long just to attend certain things. But now we have digitally transformed so many Google Meet, the Zoom, Teams, and other digitally applied transformation, which it is easy for anybody to. There is no we just need the internet. So if the internet is there and if we have the link, it is very easy for the individual to not to miss certain values. So earlier we had to miss so many things for so many reasons. Now we have the advantage to attend and participate in things even if it is not in person. Though in person creates a different value, but still for majority of people who are not able to travel, as Harish said in the earlier, that even we have team members from outside Tamil Nadu or outside India who is part of CDC who are able to attend the meetings like this. So this is very much value added transformation from here.
Okay, good. And okay, here I will ask you one question. So whatever the digital transformation happened, we are talking about. Anybody tell? So far we don't have that digital transformation. We don't have that feature. Maybe if they are bringing, it's make my life easier, right? So you have a couple of plans as well. So can you someone tell me what next innovation can come to the world? For example, I will tell you. Maybe one example I will tell you. See, we have a lot of AI. Okay, so if what I am expecting is, if I'm taking one beggar photos, okay, I want to make it in passport size. Okay, the passport size should be, we have to tie, we have to align the proper shirts, then a proper shape and all, right? So far we don't have any AI for that. Okay, still many companies are working on that. But if we have that, obviously it's very good for us. This is one of the example I'm telling. The same thing I'm expecting from your end.
Something related to this, I guess Artflow does, but you need to have 4-5 pictures. That is all.
Okay.
You can try Artflow.
No, only one picture.
Only one picture is something
yes.
that we need to train on. Yes,
yeah,
that would be really helpful.
Yeah,
we need to change LinkedIn profile picture, one picture, and we are set to go.
So many of the company working on that, to be honest. Okay, but so far they have not find any solution properly. Yes. Okay. And what about others? Can somebody just think, because we are the innovators, right? Obviously, we have to think.
Hello. Hi, Amalraj.
Yeah.
So
yeah, Tarun,
yeah. So right now we have Siri and those kind of AI, right? But I need a AI like Jarvis, right? Iron Man. So correct. So we need a digital transformation in that way. So we are able to come, but sooner or later we will achieve that.
Okay. Fine. What about others?
Especially I'm living in town because AI should be implemented especially in villages. வில்லேஜஸ்ல இருக்கணும் ஏஐ இப்போ என்னன்னா அங்க கிராமத்துப்புறங்களை பார்த்தோம்னா ஸ்பெஷலி என்னன்னா அங்க வைஃபை வசதி சரியா கிடைக்க மாட்டேங்குது. ஸோ அதெல்லாம் இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ண ஆரம்பிச்சாதான் நம்மளுக்கு ஒரு டவுனுக்கோ ஒரு சிட்டி வர்றதுக்கோ ஒரு இம்ப்ளிமெண்டேஷன் வரும். அந்த ஏஐ மூலியமா அங்க இம்ப்ளிமெண்ட் பண்ணா என்ன நல்லா இருக்குமோ தோணுது எனக்கு.
Okay, so you are telling the AI should come in the rural area.
Part of area.
Yeah, fine. What about others?
Like
note. Yeah.
I want robotic taxi. Like in a Power Rangers, there is a dog like robot is there. No, like that. I want like customized taxis. Whatever the we are thinking, we used to have a horse, cow, like that. Whatever we think, like bike, we can use that customized AI robotic taxis. That's what I think. It sounds funny.
Okay, fine, great, and thank you for sharing your insights. Okay, so with that we can move, because we have I thought to spend some good amount of time in the digital transformations. So here you can see few of the examples. Okay, So earlier, as I said earlier, when I was studying my schooling, we have only CD. Okay, we don't only CD, DVD, the kind of players. So now they imagine just they are digital transfer into kind of pen drive. They are talking about the hard disk. I never imagined this. And car booking, this is one of the amazing. So you can book wherever you want to go, and if you want auto, you can book it. If you want to go by different cars, you can book it. So within the same place, you can book your car, right? So this is, I mean, never imagine. So like as I said, then other example we discussed, right? The GP and the retail market, movie theaters. So these are the digital transformation. I mean, they are innovatively, they are doing multiple things. So this is really amazing for us. Okay, with that we will start. Okay, maybe I have two agenda. Okay, let me keep it simple. So as we discussed initially, we want to learn about the data concept, that is fundamental concept. Okay, so as we discussed, whatever the technology we are talking, like machine learning, all the platforms, data is very very fundamental for any analytics. This is applicable for all the domains, right? The first agenda, we can talk about data plus analytics along with some case studies. Okay, the second agenda, for the data analyst, for the data scientist, okay, especially for data analyst, okay, what kind of technical skills, the skill set industry people are expecting. See, over I have 10 years of experience, right? 10 plus experience in the industries. I know I'm talking with multiple partners like KPMG, BWC, EY, Deloitte. So I have multiple friends. So what exactly they are looking as per the freshers, especially for the freshers. So what kind of skill set they have to know. So this is my second agenda. Okay, can you someone tell me, as per your understanding, what is data?
Uh, Storage of information.
Storage of information. Okay,
Fact and figures.
That's a,
okay, anybody?
Information in multiple formats which we use to derive for a result or a solution.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah, same. It's a collection of information on any
collection of
domain.
information. Very good. Yes, but the today's scenario, data is oxygen. Maybe I can say O2 for if you take any industries. Okay, so again, when I'm running my some company, okay, when I'm running some retail market, when I'm running some healthcare sectors, we need data, the fundamental, right? As you people said, rightly said, right? The raw informations, that informations going to take some decision making. So today data, tomorrow is my oxygens. That's why even all the conferences, even top people, again I'm highlighting, top people are everybody, they are mentioning today data is oxygen for us. Okay, coming to analysis. Analysis is a kind of process, I mean, using the data to understand the data, to understand the different type of variables. Then we are visualizing, we are doing the visualizations, then we are predicting, and finally we are improve the business, improve the customers, improve the products, improve the materials, whatever it is. So this is the single term. Okay, and coming to next slide, this is a very important concept for the data types, especially for freshers. This fundamental is very very important. Okay, so only there are two different type of data types, and before I explain this bottom one, the data types we are talking, right? This applicable for all the industries. So whatever the example maybe whatever the slide I have is everything related to all the industries, not only for particular domain. Okay, we have two type of data types, one for qualitative, one for quantitative. When we are talking about quantitative, there are two types of quantitative data. One is discrete, one for continuous. So when we are talking about continuous, the numbers, right? like sales value, temperature, height, weight, distance, and these are the example we can say that is part of continuous data. When we are talking the second thing, the discrete data is a kind of, I would say, number of cars, products sold, and region, city. So these are the things, right? These are the these are the under discrete data. When we are talking about qualitative data, we have two type of qualitative data: one for nominal, one for ordinal. Okay. So when we are talking about nominal, if you have any colors, multiple colors and a department, and your eye, so different types of eye colors, right? So these are the groups you have, right? That is under nominal. When we are talking about ordinal, it's especially for the customer survey, customer CSAT report. For example, you have we know, right, Amazon, Flipkart. So if you are purchasing that particular product, they will say 4.3 stars out of 5, or 4 rating, or 3 rating, right? Those are the data is ordinal data. Okay, so this very important as a freshers. When you are kickstart your data analysis or data science profile, you have to know this. Okay, then where data science and data analyst spend the most of time. Okay, so especially for me. Okay, so when I was working some BA automation tool, my earlier company, one of the manufacturing company, I have implemented almost 250 KPIs for my finance, sales and marketing, supply chain, and my product. Okay, 60% of people, okay, 60% of not people, not the time, okay, 60% of time you have to understand the business problem and data understanding. So the data understanding, nothing but earlier slide we are talking about, right? So this data is continuous or categorical, or what data it's talking about, then what kind of analysis we can make. So those kind of business problem we have to do, right? That initial set of analysis. I'm not talking about any technical. Okay, so before coming to that analytical part, then other analysis part, 60% of time we have to spend on the business problem and business understanding. If you are very thorough with the business problem and the data understanding, then remaining 40 percentage, BI tool, analytics, data science, AI, we can say whatever it is. Okay, why? When I started my career, right, 2014, people will say no, 80% of time you have to spend on the data analytics and development, coding, etc. But the today's scenario, as I said earlier, 80% of code, I think 75 to 80% of code, Python code, or whatever the calculation you want, AI already helping me. So 60% of time you have to spend on your understand the problem statement, then data understanding. Guys, so far so good. Any doubts? Somebody say yes, no?
Yes, good.
Yeah, good. Thank you. Then coming to some data source generation, right? So we have multiple data sources like emails, Outlook, and social media, right? So here I'm only talking about social media. Okay, so look at that picture. The Facebook per day 4,000 terabyte data generating, and YouTube 500 hours of videos uploaded per minute, and 72,000 hours of videos uploaded per day. And coming to WhatsApp, 2 billion minutes of calls happening through WhatsApp, and 100 billion of messages sent daily with group, or single person, or whoever it is. Then Instagram, 95 million photos and videos shared daily. Okay, so these are the platforms. This is the social media, right? So basically they are generating more data. Based on that, they are building lot of algorithm. Let's say we can talk about YouTube, right? So if you so when you nowadays you can see, when you are logging your YouTube channels, okay, maybe you can go to that your particular account, you will get only your relevant data. I mean, if you are watching AI related things, you will get only AI related videos. If you are watching sports related, you will get only sports related. If you are watching kitchen related, if you will get the all the notification through the kitchen related only. So they are the back end of recommendation engine, right? They have built it strongly. Finally, they are they are earning. Okay, so for this all the data, maybe Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp, YouTube, all the data, based on the data we have, I mean, your job is you have to build some dashboards, you have to do some machine learning, then you have to do some recommendation engine system, AI, natural language processing. So all the domain, I mean, all the analysis, right? That is the secondary. The first part is the data. Guys, are you clear with this data?
Yes.
Okay, fine. And look at this data. I mean, look at this picture. I mean, I'm always will explain this picture. So how data is helping? Okay, uh, today, I mean, if you are sick, basically you will go to doctor, right? So doctor will ask generally what the doctor will ask, what happened? You say no, I am suffering from fever. What happened? What you ate, and have you drink any cool drinks or something? Then you will tell, yes, yesterday I had maybe the ice cream or some cool drink, something, right? So after that, you started fever. So this is the demographic data. We can say this is the collection of data HR will do. Once understand the data, understand their problem, doctor will tell, yes, it's a fever. You can take $650 or paracetamol 500 for next 3 days. That is the solutions. So earlier I talk about that percentage, right? So 60% of time when you are sitting with the doctor for 5 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, doctor will understand your problem. Remaining 1 minute, doctor will give you the solutions. This is what data analytics will going to work. Guys, are you clear with this example?
Yeah.
Cool. Now, how many of people knows this symbol? I mean, the Domino's pizza, right? So I hope everybody tried as well. How is the taste in Domino pizza? Even I have not tried anything. Even anybody tried? How was the taste?
Good only.
Okay, cool. Fine. So before going to give one case study, okay, I will give you some background about the Domino Pizza. Okay, so the Domino Pizza was founded in 1960. The initial name it's called Dominix. Okay, then later on, I mean 1965, they have named, I mean renamed into Domino's Pizza. So when I have launched this Domino Pizza, initially they are started to getting lot of feedback. I mean, the pizza is not looks. I mean, more cheese, not tasty, not smoothness. I mean, there are a lot of complaints. Okay, so what they have done is, I don't want to say. You can watch the videos. You understand. Just let me know my video with audio is visible.
We are able to hear audio.
Good.
You can't lead a company like this unless you love food. I love food. I love pizza. It was about 50 years ago that they started the first store just about 5 miles from here. Two brothers had a great idea, and they also said they wanted to get it delivered within 30 minutes, and that's something that no one said could be done. In fact, the first pizza delivery vehicle for our company is that vehicle right there. Around in the 80s, we were exploding. We were the fastest growing company in the history of franchise business. Nothing had ever grown like that. Now we're almost 9,000 restaurants around the world. We love what we do at Domino's.
Pizza, where's the love? How are bread, sauce, cheese, fresh ingredients? Doesn't feel like there's much love in Domino's pizza.
Domino's pizza crust to me is like cardboard.
Is it hard to watch? Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
I hear what some folks are saying about our stuff.
This one's bad. Worst excuse for pizza I've ever had.
The sauce tastes like ketchup.
Totally void of flavor.
You know what? When you first hear it, it's shocking.
Cardboard complaint is the most common one.
This we hear over and over and over.
I mean, that hits you right in the heart. This is what we've done. This is what I've done, for 25 years now.
You can either use negative comments to get you down, or you can use them to excite you and energize your process and make it a better pizza. We did the latter.
Most companies hide the criticism that they're getting, and we actually faced it head on.
Some people didn't get us credit for the taste of our product. That's what we're fixing.
We listen to our consumers, and they want us to be better, and we want them to be happier. We want people to love our pizza.
This is what's driving us. This is what's lit the fire under us. This is what's making us want to get better.
Who are we?
It's been crazy down here. We had our best chefs working hard to find the best combination, looking at 10 crust types, 15 sauces, dozens of cheeses.
You can't just add a little salt or add a little something to the recipe. I mean, we basically had to start over with a new recipe.
And they were working day and night and weekends to get it done.
This is Roxanne. She's one of the lead chefs for pizzas, and she's constantly trying new stuff, and she's saying, try this and try that. The day she put this in front of me, I said, dang, this is a real deal.
We changed everything. The crust, the sauce, the cheese. Now it tastes better. We started working on the cheese.
We've got shredded cheese. Cheese. It's cheese. It's tastier. When you smell it, it's got an aroma to it. I mean, this is what cheese should be.
We started working on the sauce. New sauce is bright. It's spicy. It's robust.
We've got garlic in here. We've got oregano. We've got basil. We've got and a little bit of red pepper just to tingle on your tongue.
It's a bold flavor.
When you bite into that, that's what pizza sauce should taste like.
We started working on the crust.
A nice, rich, buttery crust with some garlic and some herbs in there.
It gives it a nice finish for you. Great taste from the first bite to the last bite on every single slice.
Now we got great food. We've earned the swagger, right? We're going to do an end zone dance on this
one. I hope you've gone through this video. What do you understand based on this video? Can someone?
They have analyzed the feedback and analyzed what was the negative reviews on it, and maybe they have changed all the ingredients they have changed one by one, not at everything at a stretch, at least by one, like from the ingredients, changing the type of cheese or type of sauce, or added some more input, so that, and still they from the feedbacks they have improved one by one, and they have changed the way the feedbacks were and the feedbacks now.
Good. Thank you. What about others?
Actually, they took the negative comments very seriously. Even they have written on the paper and they have sticked on the wall. And it's like they didn't hide anything. They especially showed to the customer, hey, we are lacking here and we are working on it. So it was very transparent and they worked on it.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. So they have collected all the data. Okay, so here we can take they have collected all the data, like a positive data, negative data. Here they are working on the negative data seriously. They have collected lot of feedbacks. They are posted their wall, right? Then after that they have changed the cheese, sauce, so many things, right? We'll see after this feedback, after they are work on the data. Okay, what kind of things they have done. Maybe you can see the next slide.
We're going to see Claudia. She has no idea we're coming. She said some pretty harsh stuff about our old pizza. We're going to bring the new pizza. Let's see what happens.
Domino's Pizza.
Yes.
Claudia?
Yes.
Claudia, did you say
Give the Domino's head chef more freedom to make a pizza that's not a formula.
Yes, I did.
Claudia, I happen to have the head chef from Domino's here, and he'd like to ask you a couple of questions too.
He looks mad.
I'm not mad. Because your comments helped us create a brand new Domino's pizza. New sauce, new crust, new cheese. That's right.
Sure. It's good. It's actually really good.
Is there enough cheese on it?
Lots of cheese.
Oh,
pizza cheese.
It is very good.
Now you're not just saying that because the camera's.
No, I'm really.
I mean, we want the real Claudia, the one we saw on the tape.
You can't see the sauce through the top. It's really good. You guys, I'm so impressed. Really, I can't believe a company would do that. I'm so really impressed that you guys really took it seriously. I can't believe you guys listened.
Is this it? Let's go.
Clipboard. Carlos.
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
Sam from Domino's Pizza.
Okay.
Hey, listen, did you say Domino's crust is a little too rubbery?
Domino's crust is a little too rubbery.
I did, but I didn't know I was going to be meeting the head chef. So this is a little awkward. Sorry. This is unexpected.
Don't be sorry. What you said helped us get better. We have a brand new pizza. You want to try it?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
This is great. This is great.
Try the
Great.
crust.
Yeah, try the crust. Try the crust.
This is fantastic.
A convert.
Hey, how are you? Saul? Sam from Domino's Pizza. I have to go. Something's going on here. Saul, did you say?
To me, Domino's tastes low quality and forgettable.
I didn't know you were listening, but I was being truthful.
Your comments help inspire us to change everything about our pizza. Would you mind trying pizza?
Here we go. Here we go. Wow, I'm telling you how it is. This is the real thing right now. First off the bat, does not taste like Domino's pizza. The way I know Domino's. I'm back. I'm in, guys.
Domino's Pizza.
Hey,
Adrienne?
yeah.
Hi, I'm Sam from Domino's Pizza.
Hi, you ordered pizza?
Hey, did you say these things in a focus group?
Doesn't feel like there's much love in Domino's Pizza.
You said that?
Yeah.
I happen to bring the head chef from Domino's Pizza.
No, you did not. I'm sorry.
Did you say that about our pizza?
Wow, I did.
Don't be sorry. Your comments helped us to improve everything about our pizza. Try it.
Can I?
Please.
Wow.
Some love in there, isn't it?
There's a lot of love in there. This is what I was talking about.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for making a great.
Okay. Yes. What do you understand? The second videos.
Validating.
Yes. Good.
They exactly worked on their negative comments and just got back to
Correct.
their home.
See, exactly they are worked on the data.
Not only they corrected, but also ensured that the result or the effort for changing on that has created the different value to the end customer.
Correct. Correct. So here what we need to understand is, again, as we discussed, the data is going to impact our business. It should be a kind of decision making. Okay. So when you are start with your any data analysis, any data science project or any kind of solutions, you have to work on the data. That's what I'm going to conclude here. Okay. So that is my first agenda. The second agenda, maybe this is very helpful for the initial level of data analyst profiles. What the industries are expecting, the entry level of skills for 2025. When I started my career, right, even 2014, so during the time my profile started as a predictive analyst. Okay, so during that time, maybe what I heard from industries, if you know Excel, if you know R programming, you are the data analyst person. Then 2017, suddenly SQL came to the picture. I mean, already SQLs are there, but suddenly SQL jumped into the data analyst profiles. So they said you have to know R programming, Excel, and SQL as well. Okay, then we started to learning the three tools. Then 2019, people are started, no, not only sufficient for SQL. You have to know about the data visualization like Power BI, Tableau, and you have to please start to learn about the Python. So during that time, Python is booming. Then we have started to learning. Then 2025, even 2 years back, if you want to be analyst guy, you have to know Power BI, you have to be Azure, then basis of Python, basis of statistics. Along with, you have to do some mini projects, maybe 1 or 2 projects, whether some small project or big project, whatever it is. But you have to complete mini project, the data analyst. I'm totally surprised. See, look at this 2014 journey. Now 2023, they are expecting more. Then I have done some research. Even I talk with many people. You know what they are expecting in 2025, which means the current year. They are expecting, as a data analyst profile, you have to know the basis of statistics, basis of Python, Power BI, SQL, maybe the minimum 2 projects. Okay, and you have to know, you have to get some hands-on experience. When you are talking about the data science profile, you have to know about the statistics, not basics level, at least intermediate level. Then Python, machine learning, again you have to do some 2 projects, data science project. Then you have to know the basics of AI, how it is working, then how how LLM is working. See, now look at this roadmap. From 2014 to 2014, I don't know about the previous year, even 2010, 2008. During that time, I have studied, I don't know how much data. Look at this last 11 years of data, the skill journey. So what here I'm recommending you as a freshers, please start to learn all the platforms. Maybe we have a number of videos, maybe the CDS group, our CDS group help on so many things. If you have any questions, you can please feel free to ask where to start, how to start. But if you are entering any company, right, as a data analyst, data science, this is the expectations. This is the industry expectations. Then skills required as a 2025, right, as a data analyst, we discussed, right? So when you are talking about Excel, you have to know the pivot, VLOOKUP. Then SQL, you have to know the basics. Visualization, you have to know the Tableau, Power BI, or Google Data Studios. You have to create some dashboards, basis of statistics, Python, then communications, then domain knowledge. Domain knowledge is optional because you are freshers. The industry, they are not expecting much, but without this domain, right, you look at this above 6 points. These are the points they are expecting from you as your freshers. That same profile for data scientist, as we discussed the earlier slide, you have to know the statistics and machine learning. Python is 3 is very, very important. Then visualization, if you have visualization like Power BI and Tableau, it's very advantage. Okay, so this is what I want to conclude today. I think I hope I think I have delivered what I have think earlier. And this is my LinkedIn profile. Just if you want, you can just scan this code and you can connect with me. Within 40 minutes, maybe I would cover only this much. But upcoming CDS group, we are planning to. I'm planning to conduct a lot of workshop for particular one. For example, if you want to talk about forecasting analysis, I want to spend 1 hour of times. What is the forecasting? What are the application? What are the techniques? So like that, you can see upcoming. There are multiple workshops going to happen in Chennai Data Circle. That's I'm happy to share with you guys. So now you can ask me what are the questions you have.
So before that, first of all, thank you very much, Amal. So as I already told, Amal is not gonna go too advanced, but he's gonna give us very strong foundations on data. As told, he did the same, and I believe you all would have got enormous amount of insights from the video tutorials which he showed and from the topics which he covered. And yes, as Amal said, we are planning for some bigger things in the upcoming days. We will keep you all posted on that. And yeah, so this is the time dedicated for the question answers. I'm very much confident that you will be having a lot of questions, beginning from the fundamentals of data to how you should land this industry. So now this is the time for that. You can shoot your questions one by one, and we will have some 10 to 15 minutes allocated for this. So Please go ahead.
And before that, if you have more questions, don't worry. You can write it in our group. Definitely, I will answer you. Yeah, Pish.
Hi. So thank you so much for the presentation today. It was a great one. And I have a question as in, what do you expect from someone who has already have an experience of a near approx? So for example, I am working in data domain right now, but the work is not very defined as we plan according to the data. So when I go and apply for different certain jobs which requires 1 year of experience, so what should be ideally I should be preparing for, and what would be the expectation from someone who is at least a year old in the industry? At 1 to 2 year experience, what do they want ahead of fresher? Because just the tools and technicalities is something that in today's world, after YouTube, I think everybody can actually go and grasp. It's very easy to understand and learn things. But what would be the differentiating factor that I can draw between the other applicants and myself, such that they get me on a higher package, of course, because once you go on 1 year plus experience, they are supposedly paying you higher than the rest of the people's, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Please, before going to answer this question, you don't believe me. I mean, there are a lot of institutions are running the data science, data analytics courses, right?
Mhm.
And one more thing, one of my friend, okay, he's from totally different 5 years of supply chain related experience.
Mhm.
Now he want to become a data analyst.
Mhm.
Okay, so earlier his package was like I think 5 to 7 something. Okay, so he started to learn the data analytics. He studied all the all the tool, all the skills, whatever we discussed. You don't believe me? After 1 year, he got same package. I think not same package with a 10 to 15% of hike with data analyst profile domains. The thing is based on your interest, based on your commitment, and obviously when we are talking about the skill set, definitely you have to learn about the all the tools whatever we discussed. That is very fundamentally required, Piyush.
But that was something that even a fresher would know. So that's what I'm trying to understand is, like, for example, I am using SQL and you are using SQL. There will be two different things that we are doing. So what would be the expectation likely towards the person who is having 1 year experience? So if you
Okay.
are hiring someone who is having 1 year experience,
So
what would
1 year
you?
experience. Now,
Uh,
I see. To be honest, if I'm recruiting data analyst profile for 1 year,
uh-huh.
definitely SQL only is not preferable.
Okay.
You have to know other data visualization tool as well.
Yeah. Okay. So just
Okay.
data visualization tool, SQL,
Yeah,
and
and Excel. It's more enough so far.
okay. That.
And main thing is fundamental. See, when you are learning the SQL, you know the RDBMS concept, DBMS concept. Along with you have written a lot of queries. You know the data architecture, data structure, right? You have,
Mm-hmm.
if you are strong in that fundamental, yes, definitely we will take it you.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm having a question. Actually,
Yes.
like I was working as a data analyst with 2 years of experience. Basically, I'm working in retail and fashion industry, manufacturing.
Okay.
Uh,
Good.
food industry. Basically, now only we are companies, moving towards tech. Till now, we are using around Excel and Power BI. Now only we are
Mhm.
moving database. Actually, it's not moved. We are planning to move. So, as a analyst with 2 years above experience, I want to move to IT industry. Now in the manufacturing and retail industry, and I just want to make a transition into IT.
Okay. So
What
Santosh, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can complete. Yes.
uh, so what are the things they will expect from me? Because I know only Excel, Power BI. I'm having a
Mhm.
little knowledge of SQL as a fresher.
Okay.
So how to improvise or how what to do to focus on the IT top companies.
Okay. So here I will recommend one personally, Santosh. The manufacturing, you have huge number of datas. So when you are talking about your material code, your products, I think you are the revenue based company, basically the manufacturing. Okay. So what I would recommend is you can spend on 1 more year. You can do I mean, the manufacturing, I tell you, right? So when earlier when I was working that manufacturing, almost 6 years, there only I have learned about all the platforms, whatever we discussed. As I told you earlier, the manufacturing, the earlier company, daily we have not 21 MB data will produce 21 MB data. It's small set, but for us it's huge. So I have analyzed using Power BI, SQL, all the platforms. During that time, I implemented a lot of AI project as well. So if you have more data, you know how to represent, how we can gain more data insights based on this data. So please, you can spend 1 or 2 years in the manufacturing. Please try to explore yourself. Then you can move on to other industries. This is my friendly advice, Santosh.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Amal.
Yeah, Yokesh.
Actually, well presented, and thank you for sharing your knowledge with us. And my question is, do you have any book recommendation for starters? Like, because this is very broader, right? So if you have any book recommendation, that would be helpful.
Okay. Book recommendation for what?
For data analytics and data science, there are a lot of jargons.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Maybe.
to understand depth of it, and also the breadth of it, do you have any one book?
Yeah, I have couple of books in my folder. Yes, you are in the part of that group, right? Our CDS group, right,
Yeah.
Yokesh?
Yes.
Yeah, I will post. Harish, I will share some books. Maybe you can please forward to respective people, Harish.
Also, if you can just order based on its difficulty or beginner friendly level, that would be very helpful.
No, yes. Also, Yokesh, we have, as we discussed, right, in CDS we have a couple of planning as well. So don't worry. Definitely, we help you on your career, Yokesh.
Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah.
Thank you for the session. So I'm a data engineer. So in my company, they prefer on certifications.
Okay.
Like they ask us to do the certifications, like whatever the stack we work on, the like AWS or Power BI kind of things. Is that really impacting? Because this is my first company. I haven't switched, and I didn't try to switch also.
Okay. So
These certifications really impacting.
Yeah, it will impact. I will tell you where it is. So especially for this is IT domain. I will tell you, when you are working some top MNC company like I said earlier, KPMG, BWC, or the other big companies, when they are entering other project, the client will expect if you have certification or not. If you have certifications, maybe you can onboard. Otherwise, people will say, no, you have to complete this project. Then you can move on to project. This is industry will vary.
Okay.
But my recommendation, so you can study, you can take certification, but meanwhile you can do some project, get some hands-on project.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Amalraj. I have a question. So currently, I am on a journey of switching career. So I am already on a break for 1.5 years. So I'll tell you about my past experience. I was a quality analyst for a customer service domain. I was working for CRED. So basically, my day-to-day work was using Excel only. No any major tools. It's because just with Excel, I was able to work with the data, like auditing the DSAT, doing certain RCA. DSAT is customer dissatisfaction surveys. Then agent performance, how they are performing their customer interaction, right? So auditing their agent to customer interaction and performing RCA, auditing their emails and everything, and sharing feedback. So basically, my analysis was on agent to customer interaction, then customers ka DSAT, whatever they have given for the product or for the technology or for the service they had, and performing RCA and sharing certain small analysis dashboard and something on those lines. However, now I am for this particular role in one company they called it as a quality analyst, but in CRED they said as operations. There is no operation analyst, but they called me as an operation in my what is like after relieving they will say some designation, right? So they called me as an operation, but actually I thought it was a quality analyst. So the designation kept varying. So now when I'm switching a career, is it really a career transition? It's just that I have to do certain extra tools, like I have to do Power BI, SQL, then of course Python and everything. I'm adding onto my analysis skill, which I already have, a very basic analysis skill which I had. Now I'm just extending my skills. So will this be a part of career transition, or is it like I am upgrading my previous role itself?
Okay, so definitely you have to upgrade the skills. What I mean, the Python. Sorry, not Python. Sorry, Power BI. This is very mandatory, Snega. And one more thing, don't worry. Excel is an analytical tool. Please fix that mind. Okay. So you know all the advanced Excel, like how to do pivot, how to do if condition, you have to do the VLOOKUP. So these are the advanced functions. Okay. So what I'm recommending is, yes, you can switch the role and you can switch the company, but you try to complete any certification related to Power BI and SQL. It's very helpful for your career transition with a good hike. The thing is, Power BI is nothing but Excel. It's the same product. It's a Microsoft product.
Extended.
So whatever the calculation you're writing in Excel, same thing. Most of things available in Power BI.
Exactly. So my problem is like whenever I go for an opportunity, should I go as a fresher, or like I have some 9 years of experience already? So I doubt
that you can mention that experience. Definitely, it will be very helpful for when you're entering any industries.
Okay, so my previous experience still can be considered as an analytic person, right?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So guys, we can take one more question.
Yeah.
Start.
Hey Amar, this is Ganesh actually. Thanks for it was a wonderful session actually. Maybe like adding to your answers, right? I like to respond few questions what Snega and everyone are asking is. So with respect to the domain specific, right? I suggest like probably you can add your experience, Snega, and you can mention the projects what you have done, right? As a analyst, the kind of a data analyst kind of a thing, you can add it in your profile and you can pitch in. So that will help instead of going it as a fresher. Don't go as a fresher, as Amar was telling out, right? So that will add you value. Okay, that is one thing. And for others, right, Piyush and Santosh, like if you are planning to switch into this domain, my thought is like you try to work on the current projects with respect to the analysis, data analyst point of view in your current organization. Add those projects as a data analyst projects rather than of a generic projects. So that will add and it will reach easily to the required organizations. So that's what I feel actually. So maybe that will help you guys actually. So yeah, this is what I just thought of telling it, Amar. But overall, it was a very good session, Amar. So thanks for your time, actually.
Yeah. Thanks, Ganesh. And apart from Piyush, we see now IPL started, right? So you can see lot of data in Google and lot of data in some particular report. You can pick those, then do some analysis. See, when you are working with some data, then only you can explore yourself. Okay. Learning and then earning. That is, don't forget. This is thumb rule.
Got it.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Harish.
Yeah. Thank you. So thank you all for your questions. And we have a question from Sujata asking how to join this community. Sujata, like if you're in Chennai, you can join our WhatsApp group. If not, you can follow us in LinkedIn. We will share all the updates in LinkedIn also, so you will not feel left out. The WhatsApp group is basically for the people local, so that we can arrange some events in Chennai. That's the reason why. but yeah, you can still follow us on LinkedIn. And yeah, so thank you all for joining us this morning, and special thanks to Amal for making this session more interactive. We will be sharing the post-event updates in LinkedIn. If you felt that this event was very insightful to you, that you are taking something out of it, please feel free to share your thoughts about this in LinkedIn. You can tag Amalraj, you can tag Chennai Data Circle, and we will be having many such virtual sessions in the upcoming days. You can also bring in your friends and colleagues to these calls. So thank you all. Have a great weekend.
Yes,
And,
yes.
have a great
Thank
week
you.
ahead. Thank you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
you.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you
Bye.
all.